Hi, Sierra Leoneans, both in diaspora and in our country, Sierra Leone. Today is the 30th of October, 2024. The family and this now lawyer Alpha Kholifa Koroma, they can't talk to one again. This is not just a short one, really, where I believe say few events that don't take place in Sierra Leone and the social media we need for make we give our attention to. But that's not practical truths what they can talk about today. And that is, the adage na Krewe talk say, Ogiri the laugh kenda for smell. It's funny, not so? But if we not talk the truth and tap the bargain, then we not go be considered for be very straightforward. Why? Because Kurbombo is good for do business with where you pressed than for head trusses, and not just talk normal lady trusses feel shy. But Kurbombo is good for do business with when you press for attend to nature. They fumble them. The executive of the Old People's Congress Party, from what me they hear and they understand, they say they don't plan a strategy where they go able for remove Matthew Wilson Kamara, by the party. And make a begin for address Matthew Wilson Kamara as Dr. Joseph Matthew Wilson Samura Kamara. The reason we make a add the name Joseph, when I see Joseph in the Bible, nothing they not the way they conspire against him where God know they with him. From the time we get a dream, God deal with him. From the time where they interpret the dreams by him papa and the brothers then, where they see to say get a future, God deal with them. So the time where they conspire for go deep na the well, God deal with them. So the time where they retrieve them from the well where they sell them, God deal with them. So the time where it then at the house of Potiphar, where a wife plan against them, something evil, God deal with them. To the time where he go prison, God deal with them. Till to the time where he go become governor of Egypt, God deal with them. Now so Dr. Joseph Matthew Wilson Samura Kamara, God deal with you. Nothing no go make the diabolical plans of the malefactors and the desperados go succeed. In cahoots with the one the way the power administration leadership, Marabi and others. You see, what's in the executive of the APC no understand is, when I say when they go hold conspiracy for remove this man from the party, the man we at the time where they vote him in as flag bearer and presidential aspirant for the All People's Congress Party. At that same time, they want to get elected into the executive of the party. So how una go say una go remove this man, una go drive and come up by the party? Where una? Now I make us say, oh, get the life kenda for smell. But una no get common sense. It look like say wisdom don't move away from una. And when wisdom move away from una, na catastrophe. Therefore, any plan when the plan against Dr. Joseph Matthew Wilson Samura Kamara is a catastrophic strategy. We believe me now una get for well into that conspiracy there. The best thing we wanna go do, wanna stop what you wanna do and do the right thing. In this case, we appeal to wisdom, we appeal to reason, so that we go face the reality as it is. This not the truth way I mean for tell una today. The Kurbombo is good for do business with way press for God tend to nature, but we go talk and for trusts is feel shy. And that's the actual fact. That's my main message this afternoon, Tona. Secondly, I read, a letter written by Alhaji Ibrahim Ben Kagbo, to the Secretary General of the APC. And I also interviewed on the radio. You see, by Ibrahim Ben Kagbo, na power I respect highly because I'm a teacher. And I will tell you, now one of the few graduates from Jala University College where I respect the power of in language at the time where he would teach me English language and literature, now Schlenk Secondary School those days. A man of justice in the sense that now the only principal down there would don't let me tap the desk and give me 24 lashes for truancy. Why? They say, you now one pandy bubble where you people them, now then they now power at the time. Me uncle, Vice President S.I. Koroma, where my papa called Bien, and Alhaji S.A.T. Koroma, where na me big brother. They say, why are they beat you now? Because you for set examples to the rest of the students, then make it stop the truancy. I've been really frown my face on the principal as a small boy, but I'll not be able to understand the philosophy behind the punishment way by Ibrahim Ben Kabu give me. It is only now, today, we instead say a proud of the few of the students we pass their hand where they achieve success. At the time, I don't appreciate them. But it look like, say, when somebody they age, if for age with experience, the knowledge they increase, the wisdom they increase. Not forgetting forgetfulness, probably person can tend to forget. The ideas sometimes can wane. And I remember Pa Ibrahim Ben Kagbo in them days when I was a small boy. You now been the Secretary General of the Mafoki Brigade, where Uncle Esa Koroma established, where now the think tank of the success of the All People's Congress Party in Apotoko District and the Northern Province and Sierra Leone at large. You now be one of the strongest allies of Uncle S.I. Koroma yesterday. Though we fall out, reasons we are not able to expose today na the social media, you choose for go become a journalist. You're not the principal turned journalist. And I appreciate your sense of educational prowess yesterday. You used to have few expressions with it that I use them in my writings and speeches. When you interpret certain of the stanzas, of the Shakespearean display of language, you normally can say, at a superficial level, bam, you give the explanation. And then you go further, say, at a deeper and more complicated level, bam, you give the explanation. These are the kinds of expressions of yesteryears what I admire about Iben Kagbo. But, sir, let me say a few things about the interview and the write-up where you make to the Secretary General. Just one area I'm concerned, where you say the APC don't be so magnanimous to Dr. Joseph Matthew Wilson Samura Kamara. Sir, it is true. Magnanimity, that word, it covers everything whatsoever. Even the president will be appoint Samura Kamara, the APC be magnanimous to him. Why I say so? My big brother, waiting plenty people that forget where there is my small brother in Ghana, they talk about when Momo run away, left the country. He left the APC now by Asane hand. To start with, APC not a property where they bequeath to somebody. I beg to differ, Mr. Salon. But when Momoro Nawe left the country, I get for come to that, Tewe, my big brother, Alhaji S.A.T. Koroma, where they may call Ochuku, he take over this party, he hold him as interim chairman because in one of the founding fathers of the All People's Congress Party. No doubt about it. Nobody can contradict me on that. But what me they say, now under the interim leadership as chairman of this party, favor smile to Ernest Koroma. And I will tell you, I say, before Ernest Koroma passed away, he hand over by Ernest Koroma to by S.A.T. Koroma. And these were his words. He said, cousin, do you allow hand over me picking you to honor them politicians then? He said, me picking a novice in politics. Do you look after them? They don't die till they don't go. Got a S.A.T. Koroma na him put Ernest Koroma behind him back, he support him to the hilt till he pass the baton of this leadership. A move where the big brothers of Ernest Koroma and McKinney been the tests, where make the late Abdul Seri Kamal of blessed memory, I get so much respect for him. He challenge and he fitia me big brother. He say, now you dey support this bobo, you don't know him. He say, per SCT, you don't expire, now make you do it to do such a thing. In a meeting like Kleintown, I was there at the time. I've been there outside where the meeting be heated. Now they got SCT Koroma, he ask Abdul lawyer Seri Kamal. He say, Seri, now me they talk to for say me don't expire. Say you don't expire. He say, no, this bobo. He say, this bobo, now the support. He say, this who we call him, you will know him. Now they got SCT Koroma tell Abdul Seri Kamal, he ask him a question. He say, Abdul, he say, where you papa? He say, me papa don't die. He say, correct. Well, the papa we don't die, now in don't expire because you know they again in this world. Be we still there alive and kicking, I not expire yet. And I see I don't put on a small brother behind me back. I go team up behind a te, he clinch the presidency in this country before I die. The family, if not lie, they lie. Victor Bakari for vice president, is there alive? When I go ask him, because anything where Alpha Kholifa Koroma they talk, they justify him with incontrovertible evidence. He say, "My papa we don't die expire. Me no expire yet, and this Pobogo must become the president before I die." And indeed, the Bible say the power of life and tongue lies in the power of life and death lies in the tongue. Immediately, few weeks after this man clinched the presidency, where Ernest Koroma go visit him, he go pay obeisance to them, they hug each other, they cry. Now they say, I've been telling you, say, as you become president, now I go left the world. Not so it say me time for make I go don't reach. Few weeks after now, got the city die. So people then waiting una no know. So therefore, Ernest Koroma benefit from the magnanimity of the people of the APC under the leadership of Alhaji S.A.T. Koroma, when they call Ojuku. Now under that magnanimity there, now it spread right across the board, where the one that we get for serve the All People's Congress Party as ministers, ambassadors, heads of MDAs, etc. You name it, get for happen. So if by Iben Kagbo they talk, say the APC don't be magnanimous to Samura Kamara, so also are you we benefit from that magnanimity? Because me not they challenge you, and I know they criticize you because I respect you. That beating they give me, it make I become a successful man in this world today. But by Iben Kagbo, by waiting people let me they talk about you and Ernest at the time, you know, been there in support of Ernest Koroma. In fact, to the point that people and talk say, you say full man like Ernest Koroma, and they can be president above us. Where they say that been bring friction between you and Ernest Koroma. Subsequently, as part of the fact that now all Komon-Tok They say when I talk I'm over, you apologize, and then the man turned around and appointed you as minister. So you see, magnanimity is spread right across the board. I for be led for making not make that statement there by Iben Kagbo because I respect you so much as one of the academics of that country. You know. But having said that, I know they expect you for make, you take exception to waiting me don't say. I just did try for clear the air, let people understand say the politics of APC, the politics of the grassroots. Today, Samura Kamara go there and sell Giam this grassroots, in don't sell himself. Therefore, the one they within the executive, then better be careful how they handle Samura Kamara. With the exception of waiting, I don't say so by Iben Kagbo. I see the middle of the road calls which I for pursue in the right up to the Secretary General of the APC. 75% of what you say I agree with the exception of the fact that the APC don't show magnanimity to Joseph Matthew Wilson Kamara. Now, the family then. This short thing that Amy get for pass on today, for make advise the executive of the All People's Congress Party. Make them be very careful and let them prepare their resignation letters then. Because they're not going to succeed by this. How you want for go pull me come out by a position where now all the elects together. You just cannot compare it with Vice President Samsumana in your own issue at the time or in your own matter at the time. Vice President Samsumana was unelected, although it was unfair as to what happened. But it is difficult for me I go able in this sense give a proper and a thorough definition of unfairness if it is based on the points where legitimately being get forbid the cause, where provide the guidelines for make them able to remove them. That's not what I'm talking about. But now two different scenarios altogether. So if it is true that the chairman of the All People's Congress Party gave assurance to Mada for saying and go pull this man come out, it is a big LIE. Be warned, Chairman Minkailo and your cohorts in the All People's Congress Party. Samura Kamara, God has been with you from the time we then go by the convention to the time when I go to elections where they miss for kill you in my 38. To the time where they miss for kill you in Pujahun. To the time where they miss for kill you at the APC headquarters. To the time where they withdraw all the your security forces. God has always been with you, and God will continue to be with you until you clinch the presidency of that country. Mifambulem. Now, so far at the top force in the next edition of the analysis, we go make let people understand how this APC began. Believe you me, lots of people them, particularly the one the way now young ones them, go get to understand the story with clarity. Yes, and not a talk without justification. I tell you that thank you, Sierra Leoneans, both in the diaspora and at home, when I feel free for share. This is Naloya Alpha Kholifa Koroma. Tata.